Appreciate it, Ross. Yeah, I guess it was announced while we were at practice, but really proud of our guys. So, second year in a row, highest graduation success rate in the nation, and the highest posted in the Power 5 in 20 years. So, I'm just really proud of our guys and how they've truly bought in to excellence in everything that we do in this program. And it's just awesome to see their performance, and looking for a great finish the rest of the semester. But really proud of our guys, our coaches, and everyone involved, and our academic staff, and just the great job that they do and the commitment that they have to our young men and helping them again excel in all areas in our program. With that, I'll take any questions.
Dabo, it's Larry. Happy birthday, first of all.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Just curious, Tink, Kelley, his development so far, and I'm assuming his role could be elevated moving forward. Just your assessment of him.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. I'm kind of one of those guys I was talking about yesterday. That sometimes guys that have made strides and improvement, you guys haven't really seen, because maybe it's not showing up on game day as much because he's just not having a lot of opportunity. But he's preparing for his opportunity, and that's listen. The great ones, the kids that develop, they prepare. When they're not getting the opportunity in game day, they're getting ready and they're putting the work in, and eventually they're going to get that opportunity. And he's a perfect example of that. He missed really all of last year, wasn't able to really develop, and he's more of an athlete coming in here as just a true receiver. And so he's put a lot of work in, and again, he's just had some guys in front of him. He's a redshirt freshman, but yeah, absolutely, he certainly could have an increased role down the stretch here. But I'm proud of him. He's a guy that his best football is still ahead of him. He's a work in progress, but he's definitely made great improvement from where he was last year.
Hey, Dabo, this is Grayson. I know yesterday you talked about just sort of with the 9 offensive linemen down, just how interesting it was going to be for the next couple of days of practice on managing that. How has that been, and has there been a rotation maybe solidified, or is it just an ongoing progress, I guess? It's
been exactly what you said. It's been interesting, and it's been fun. It's been fun. Listen, that's Matt's had a good time with it. It's like I told him. I said, "Hey, man," and he's like, "Hey, that's why you hired me. Anybody can coach healthy, oh well." So, that's the mindset of Coach Luke, man. We just get the next guy ready, and whatever we got, we gotta go get it done. So nobody cares about any of the rest of the stuff. So it's been interesting couple days, but we're battling, and we're mixing and matching and trying a bunch of different stuff, giving a lot of guys different opportunities as we hopefully continue to work to get a couple guys back.
Just on that note, how have guys like Marcus Tate and Tristan Leigh improved throughout the week?
Yeah, getting better. They're making really good improvement, and just truly day to day with those guys.
Hey, Dabo, can you hear me?
Yep.
This is Darren Carter with the Greenville News. You guys decided to Tyler Brown will return after the South Carolina game. When did you guys kind of decide that he won't return for the rest of the regular season, and he will likely redshirt? Yes.
Yeah, it's just when he's going to be ready. He's on track. That's what we've been kind of shooting for. He's on track to be ready for the postseason, and has done a great job with his rehab. But it's worked out. I mean, he only played 4 games, so he's going to be able to save this year. So that's a great thing for us. Just like Antonio last year. He got his year, and he's just a redshirt. Antonio's a redshirt sophomore this year. It's his 3rd year, but. He's obviously had a great year, and Tyler Brown, unfortunate that he wasn't able to really, play this year, but hopefully he'll be able to show up in the postseason just like Antonio did for us last year, made some big plays in our postseason, and we're hopeful for Tyler, but for him coming back and just being a redshirt sophomore, I think that's a good situation for him and for our future.
And I wanted to also ask about the status of RJ Mickens and Woodaz. Have they been practicing this week, and what are their status being for Saturday's game?
Yeah, they're working through it. They've been just slowly getting a little bit better each and every day. Both are questionable, for this weekend, but they're just day to day, and but both getting better each day. So we'll just again, still got couple more full days, and a lot can happen in those couple days. So we'll see how they keep progressing, but both heading in a good direction.
Dabo, with Hoffler, obviously he's not a finished product, but how much more comfortable does he look the last couple of games, sort of with those, sort of being thrown in the fire, just with the, competitive reps, I guess you could say?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, the experience that he's gotten this year has been great. He didn't get a lot last year, and he's just gotten better and better and better. Jaheim is a redshirt sophomore, so he's 3 years here. A little bit just more instinctive with some of the stuff. Hoff is still kind of gaining on that area, but the more he plays, the more the game slows down for him. But he's a big, strong, really he's a violent kid. I mean, he really's got violent hands. He's a natural pass rusher, but really just kind of honing in on the savviness of what he's got to do, within the game. He's still improving there, but really proud of him. I mean, he and Jaheim have made big strides, and as has Armand. Armand has made good strides, so we feel good about, it's a young group still. Got plenty of time with those guys, and I don't have any doubt they're going to be really, really good players as they continue to move forward.
Hey, Dabo, this is Grayson again. Talking to Garrett Riley today, he spoke on sort of the progressions he feels like he's made as a play caller in year two. Just how have you seen him grow throughout this season, and then just with the offense as well?
I mean, it's been great. I mean, he's done a heck of a job. We're much improved. I mean, there's plenty we need to still do better. Obviously, we've had a couple of slow starts and a couple of games down the stretch here where we just, aren't finishing some drives and missing some plays and, some mistakes along the way. But Garrett's done a great job. The staff has really been awesome. I'm really pleased with our staff and just the work that they've put in. It's been really good, and Garrett's got a great feel for Clemson and our structure and everything that we do, and obviously the personnel and our players, and he's put them in position to be successful. He certainly has had some calls that he'd be the first to tell you he'd like to have back, but I think we're a top 10, 15 total offense and one of the top scoring offenses in the country, and we're much improved from where we were last year. So still got work to do, but we've got an opportunity to finish strong this year, and again we got a chance to keep building. We got a lot back next year, a lot. We got our whole line except one. We've got a great group of young backs and receivers and tight ends and all them offensive linemen, and he's going to have a lot to work with. Really feel good about CV and his development and where he is. And he's another one of those guys that y'all haven't really seen, but we have. So it's been great, man. The staff's done an awesome job. Really pleased with all of those guys and our support staff as well, and the work they put in each and every week to give us a chance to win.